Hi guys, welcome to class. Make your way to a comfortable seated position and let's get started. Just closing the eyes, just a brief moment to check in with what's showing up for you on the mat today. Just finding your breath, feeling your breath, and allow yourself to completely transition from getting here to being here. Slowing down the inhales, lengthening the exhales. If you wish to dedicate your practice, set an intention or a goal, this would be the time. Nice cleansing breath to begin. Breathing in through the nose, feel the lungs, feel the belly, pause at the top. Part the lips, sigh it out, let something go. Let's open the eyes. So we're gonna lean to the left so you can swing that right leg back behind you, bending at the knee, heel resting outside the hip. Place the left hand behind you. On the inhale, lift the hips, lift the chest, sweep the right arm up and back. Exhale, take a seat 2 more times, just like that. Lift the hips, heart reaching, deep breath in to rise. Exhale, take a seat once more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, and just switch. Place the right hand behind you. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the heart, left arm up and back. Exhale, take a seat 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Big stretch. Exhale, lower. Make your way to tabletop, hands and knees. Stacking the wrist creases, under the shoulders, knees below the hips, spread the fingers. A few rounds of cow and cat. On the inhale, drop the belly, tilt the tailbone, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, around the spine, tuck the chin, press the mat away. Inhale, cow, drop the belly, heart lifting. Exhale, around the spine, tuck the chin. Just a few more times at the pace and the rhythm of your own breath. Moving through flexion and extension of the spine. Just 1 more time, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Neutral tabletop. Walk the hands slightly forward. Curl the toes. Downward facing dog on the exhale, hips come up and back. And just a few moments here to do whatever it is that you do in your down dog. Maybe pedal it out. Sway the hips side to side. Shake the head out, yes and no. Just becoming familiar, acquainted with the body that showed up on the mat in this moment. And then back to neutral downward facing dog. Let's take the right leg high back behind us and step it forward, runner's lunge. Making sure that right knee is directly over the right ankle as much as possible. Softly drop the left knee down, uncurl the toes. Sweep the arms up. Press the pelvis forward and low. Lengthen the spine by lifting the chest. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Curl those back toes, standing splits from here. Left leg high. Nose towards the knee, point your left toes and walk your hands towards the standing foot. That will help you lift your leg a little higher. 1 more breath. Left foot down to meet the right. Take a halfway lift and fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, look up. We're gonna drop that right hand down. Big bend in the knees, giant circle with the left arm. Rise, come back through center and let's switch. Drop the left, big bend in the knees, circle sweep with the right. Back through center, cactus the arms, lift the heart, lean back. As you exhale, fold. Take a halfway lift and let it go. Let's plant the hands and step back into plank. As you exhale, drop the knees, the chest, the chin, 8-pointed chaturanga. Slither forward. Cobra Pose, squeeze the elbows and shoulder blades together, tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Lower slow. Curl the toes under. On the inhale, press back into plank and back to downward facing dog. Left leg high. Step it forward. Anjaliasana, low lunge. Drop the right knee. Sweep the arms up, hips low. Take a moment, lengthen the spine, lift the heart. Hands down, standing splits. Curl the back toes. Right leg high. If you want to challenge your balance, maybe wrap one arm or the other. And place that right foot down to meet the left. Take a halfway lift and let it go. Inhale, rise up. Drop the right arm, bend the knees, big circle with the left arm. Up and over, back through center. Switch, drop the left, bend the knees, circle with the right. Back through center, go for the back bend, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, and let it go. Plant the hands, step back into plank. On the exhale, knees, chest, chin. Slither forward, Cobra Pose, tops the feet pressing. Shoulders together down the back, lift the heart, spread the collarbones. Lower down, curl the toes, press up plank, downward facing dog. We're gonna take that right leg high, right knee, right elbow, pause. Touch the left, and then extend that right leg straight underneath you. Back heel spins flat, lift the left arm, lift the hips, fallen star, fallen warrior. Sole of the back foot presses into the mat. That will help you lift your hips even higher. Maybe hover that top arm overhead, palm facing down. One more breath. Left hand down and pause. Optional, 3 fallen star push-ups, get it. Bend the elbows straight back just as you would in chaturanga. Let's step back into 3-legged dog. And we're gonna flip it from here. Stack the hips, bend the knee, right foot back behind. Lift the hips, lift the heart. Right arm reaches forward, palm faces down. One more breath to express yourself. Downward facing dog from here. And let's take that flow. Inhale, shifting forward into plank. Knees, chest, chin, 8-pointed chaturanga. Coming forward into Cobra Pose. Lower slow. Plank, down dog. Take the left leg high on the inhale. Left knee, left elbow, shifting forward. Touch the right. Extend it straight, fallen star, second side. So you want that left foot to be towards the front right corner of the mat as much as possible. Split the legs, deepen the stretch. Press the mat away, hips lifting. Maybe hover that top arm overhead, one more breath. Right hand down, optional 3 push-ups. Step back, 3-legged dog. And flip it, stack the hips, bend the knee, left foot back. Lift the hips, lift the heart, reaching forward. Find your breath, feel your breath. Downward facing dog. Moving through our flow, shifting forward, inhale, plank. On the exhale, drop your knees, your chest, your chin, hips stay slightly lifted. Inhale, slither forward into Cobra Pose, tops the feet pressing into the mat. Elbows come together, shoulders down the back. Curl the toes. Inhale, press back into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take the right leg high as we inhale and step it forward. Rise up, Crescent Pose. Try and sit a little lower into the lunge. Reach a little higher, pelvis away from that front thigh, floating ribs towards the hip points. Deep breath in. Exhale, open into a twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. On the inhale, come back through center, high on the front leg. Exhale, bend and twist, same side. Inhale, back through center, straight right leg. Exhale, bend and twist. This time, tip it back. Right hand, left thigh, left arm high. Place that left hand down. Right arm reaches, runner's twist. Bottom ribs forward, top ribs back, belly up. Find the back bend, the heart opener, the twist. And let's come into Warrior 2 from here. Back heel flat, use the arms to lift you up to windmill open. Sink low into the lunge. Adjust your stance as you need. Soften the shoulders, spread the fingers, reverse the warrior, tip it back. Right palm up, left hand down.
So take the back bend out of this one. Try and stack the shoulders, right ribs reaching, sink lower. Side angle pose, right forearm, right thigh. Left arm up and over, palm facing down. If you have the space, the flexibility, you can take that right hand towards the floor, maybe resting it on a block. Pressing your arm into your shin and your shin back into your arm. Keep opening up the hips. On the inhale, rise, reverse, peaceful warrior. On the exhale, hands down. Step back into plank. Knees, chest, chin. Slither forward. Lower slow. Press up plank. Downward facing dog. Let's take the left side. Left leg high. Step forward. Slowly rise. Crescent pose. So find your balance, find your breath. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. As you open into the twist, soften the shoulders, lengthen the spine, lift the heart. Spread the fingers, challenge your balance, gaze back towards those left fingertips. Few deep breaths. On the inhale, arms back through center, straight left leg, come up high, go slow. Exhale, bend and twist same side. Inhale, arms up, straight leg, once more. Exhale, bend and twist. This time tip it back. Left hand, right thigh, right arm reaches, deep breath. Right hand down, left arm high. Again, bottom ribs roll forward, top ribs roll back, belly up, gaze up. Back heel spins flat, use the arms to lift you up. Windmill open, warrior two, sink low. It's like you're being pulled in opposite directions evenly and equally. Soften the shoulders. Left palm up, reverse, tip it back. Sit low, stack the shoulders. Left side of the ribs lengthen. Side angle pose from here. Left forearm, left thigh. Right arm up and over, extended Prasarita. So just like when we're in our twist, roll those bottom ribs forward, top ribs back. Once more on the inhale, tip it back, reverse. Exhale, hands down. Step back into plank. Knees, chest, chin. Slither forward. Lower slow. Press up plank. Downward facing dog. Let's take our right leg high and step it forward. Rise, crescent pose for just a moment. We're going to tap that back knee down, hands to heart center, shifting forward, warrior three. So maybe taking a few baby steps to get there. Find a point of focus. Let's reach the arms forward and coming into Halfmoon Pose, right hand down, left arm up. So stack the hips. Flex the back foot. Top hand reaches so actively, maybe you float the bottom fingertips off the floor. One more breath. As softly as you can, step back, warrior two. Find your balance, find your breath. Tip it back, reverse. Hands down. Step back into plank. 8-pointed chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Cobra pose on the inhale. Lower slow. Press up plank. Downward facing dog, one more side. Left leg high. Left foot forward. Rise, crescent pose. Tap the back knee down, hands to heart center. Coming forward, warrior three. Level off the hips to the floor. Flex the back foot. Find a point of focus, arms forward. Ardha Chandrasana, left hand down, right arm high. Roll the hips, the shoulders open. Maybe challenge the balance, looking up towards your right fingertips. Flex that back foot. On the exhale, warrior two, softly step back. Tip it back, reverse. Hands down. Last flow, step back into plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Lower slow. Press up plank. Downward facing dog. Let's take the right leg high. Right shin comes forward, single pigeon pose on the right side. Walk that left leg long behind you, sink your hips. Keep the hips square to the front of the mat as best you can. Hands by the sides. Inhale, lift the chest, back bend first. Exhale, fold. 3 deep breaths. Hands on the mat. Inhale, lift the chest. So the choice is always yours. Stay here or move on. You can bend the left knee and just see what that feels like. Maybe reach back for that left foot or ankle with the left hand. Grab the inside of your foot if you make that connection. Gently draw the heel towards the body. Maybe hook that left elbow crease around the inside of your foot. You can reach the right arm high and drop it back behind you. Take the bind, lift the heart, lean back, and turn yourself into a mermaid. 2 deep breaths. Free the foot, plant the hands, step up and back, 3-legged dog. Stack the hips, bend the knee, flip it open, wild thing. Lift the heart, lift the hips, reaching forward, palm faces down. And back to downward facing dog. Left leg high on the inhale, left shin forward, single pigeon, second side. Walk the right leg long behind you. Sink the hips, square them off. Hands by the sides. Inhale, lift the heart. On the exhale, fold. 3 deep breaths. Next inhale, rise. Hands on the mat, lift the chest. Again, the choice is yours. Stay here or bend the right knee. Maybe reach back for that right foot or ankle, grabbing the inside if you make that connection. Heel towards the body. Maybe working towards hooking that elbow crease around the inside of your foot. Option to take the left arm high. Drop it back behind you. Take the bind, lift the heart, lean back. 2 deep breaths. Free the foot, hands down. Step up and back, 3-legged dog, left leg high. Stack the hips, bend the knee, flip it open, wild thing. Remembering this is a practice of freedom, so free your mind of expectation. Back to downward facing dog on the exhale. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, softly drop the knees, tabletop. Take a seat on your heels. Lean off to one side and swing those legs out in front of you from underneath you. We're going to bend the right knee and place the right foot outside the left knee. Maybe bending the left knee so that left heel is outside your right hip. Take your left arm, wrap it around the right knee or left elbow in front of that right knee. Right hand behind you. Inhale, sit up tall, lift and lengthen. Exhale, deeply twisting. Gazing over that right shoulder for a few deep breaths. Inhale, try and sit up taller. Exhale, move a little deeper into the twist. Next inhale takes us back through center. So a couple options to transition. Either moving to the left on the balls of the feet, keep the knees slightly bent, turning in a full circle. In the opposite way, you can always take our little Vegas showgirl, split the legs, or just recrossing in the opposite way. So let's make sure the left is over the right this time. Taking the right arm, wrapping it around the left knee, or right elbow in front of the left knee. Left hand behind you, inhale, lift and lengthen, exhale, twist. Take a few deep breaths. Inhale, unwinding, coming back through center. Unwind the legs and shake them out. Flexing the feet, sweep the arms up, deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Just bringing all of that energy back to a center point, calming the body, quieting the mind. 3 deep breaths here. One more breath. Inhale, slowly roll yourself back to seated. Making your way into Sukhasana, the easy seated pose. Cross the legs, ground the sits bones, sit up tall. Ooh, it got hot. Let's close our eyes. Again, finding our breath, feeling our breath. Maybe reconnecting with that original intention or goal that we set for our practice. Just reminding ourselves why it is we stepped onto the mat today. Floating the hands up to heart center, Anjali Mudra prayer pose. Bowing your chin towards your chest, honoring yourself as well as this practice. And plugging your thumbs into your sternum, the center of your chest. Can you feel your heart beating for you in this moment? All that prana, all that energy. Thumbs at heart center for actions of peace. Thumbs to touch the lips for words only of truth. Thumbs resting at the third eye for thoughts of happiness. May you be filled with peace, truth, and everlasting happiness. Thank you so much for doing an important piece of the puzzle of living well that we call yoga. Namaste.